Welcome, everyone, to NBA Basketball. And we've got a great one for you here tonight. A good old-fashioned conference rivalry, Legs.
There's nothing wrong with teams disliking each other, and I think we've got that here tonight. It's been abundantly clear over the years. I would not be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight.
Ooh, that's what we're here for, baby.
I'm ready for it.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. And it's Moody in at the 3.
Well, defending Curry before he catches the ball is so important. He's got such a quick release.
Poole from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And here's Butler outside. Offensive rebound. That's good from Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got 6 points.
Yeah, that shot almost feels like a layup for Steph at this point in his career.
And in the draft lottery, the Pelicans falling 4 spots, Tim. The 3rd worst record last season, but earning the number 7 pick.
Well, PA, they have had a streak of bad luck when you really think about it. They're looking to rise above those setbacks and finally deliver on their potential.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Brian, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Poole. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's the 3. Hits the trifecta.
I really like when Poole plays unselfishly, wanting to find open three-point shooters.
Murray against Curry. Moody from outside. And it's Poole with a rebound. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Williamson. It doesn't go for him.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Outside Curry. Back to Butler. Outside Moody. There's the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And I know all too well missing free throws can become contagious, and that's what happened to them.
Here's Butler. Good on the shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pelicans ahead. They lead by a bucket. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter, we've got DeAnthony Melton. Kuminga is out there with Butler. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Post in at the 5. And the basket by Looney.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup grid.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Here's Hawkins. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Looney the screen. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Hawkins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Pelicans will go for a different look here. Messi, he's checked in for Looney. Zion Williamson comes in for Queen. Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Hawkins. And Murray subbed in for Alvarado. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry, he's checked in for Melton. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Butler, a screen on Murray. From deep. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king. And Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by New Orleans. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. They kick it out to Murray. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
There you see Murray playing off the ball. That's a nice addition to his game.
Here's Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Outside heel. Clock at 4. Over Poole. And it's Hield missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Murray passes to Poole. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Outside Jones. Releases. Poole shot is off. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes does not win games. They got to wake up, get it together. Good news, still time.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Pelicans.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Warriors trail by 6. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Murray out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Butler, fires the three. He can't hit that time.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Pass to Messi. Poole against Curry. Poole outside. Puts up a deep three. The shot no good. Warriors trail by 4. Tim, looking at Jordan Poole, how much you think learning from Stephen Curry helped him out?
Well, B.A., he's been a great role model for Poole on and off the court, showing how to approach the game and inspiring that confidence they both share to take big shots.
Now here's Murray. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Williamson up top. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Curry. And again, New Orleans no good. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Green. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Messi. Here's Poole. 7 points in the game. They still need this. He's off on that one. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Moody. Messi grabs the board. Messi's got 5 rebounds in the game. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Poole with the ball. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's New Orleans. They lead by 6. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Moody in at the 3. Now here's Butler. No. New Orleans leading by 6. Murray scanning the floor. Here's Poole. Fires the 3. Oh, the shot is off. Now Butler. Butler. He's too much close to the rim.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
Picked by Messi. Outside Murray. Now Williamson. Beyond the arc. Oh, no good.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And here's Poole. A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. Shoots a three. Up again. The putback. How about the activity?
Wow, that is just great work, and he got rewarded with that tip-in.
Now Curry from deep. Not that time.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
Now here's Poole, defended by Podziemski. Outside Murray from downtown. Money from three.
Well, no one would call Murray a lethal three-point shooter, but he does just enough to keep you honest defensively.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Now Moody. Butler. 6 to shoot.
Well, Zion's showing you he is capable of being a good defender. That's a nice contest right there from him.
Poole. Oh, he misses the layup. And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 7. It's money from deep.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. 19 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He doesn't waste a chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
Golden State calls timeout. They're down by 7. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Here's Murray. And so the Pelicans take the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day...
Zion, this is a team.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up.